You should just record videos of yourself typing. I bet you people would watch it.
That ASMR.
Call it. I was gonna say, yeah, call it an ASMR video.
Could do.
2 hours of Teal typing, and then just like label each video what you're typing at the time, like Teal responding to emails.
Yeah, and the
Teal
background
writing
music.
good.
The background music will just be like.
And there's like Teal journaling about sensitive things. You know?
Teal writes an angry review.
Yeah.
That should be done, yes. That'd be great.
That could be the ASMR series. That's your special,
no one wants, but everyone deserves.
That's your special 10th anniversary announcement is you're going to become an ASMR channel. All about just typing sounds. And occasionally you cursing or something.
Hello, and welcome to the finale, or the final level, or whatever. Hello! Oh man, we've got a huge variety of guests from all parts of my channel, and it's going to be great. It's going to be cool, so who wants to introduce themselves first?
So I'm Teal's new business manager for his ASMR channel he just announced a few minutes ago.
Excellent, thank you.
Of the typing sounds on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Yes, my name is Jeffrey.
This is Andrew. You probably best know me from Brats and such.
Yes.
We also did like a Scooby-Doo Let's Play. I think that was the very first thing we ever did
was.
together.
It was the first thing we did together. Yeah, that was... Yeah, we started off so tame, not knowing what the future held for us.
Things escalated very quickly.
It really did.
I'm Teal's biggest fan and also in charge of the social media for his ASMR.
Thanks.
Yes.
My name is Jennifer. That's Nicole.
You could be Kari. She from Incredible, she evolved into from babysitter.
Yes. My name is Kari. I just love ASMR keyboards.
I used to love the sound of babies screaming, but now I like keyboards.
And that's my demo reel for
good.
voice acting.
Yeah.
I should probably let people know that I am not really Jeffrey. My name is in fact Mike.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Whoa. He's fooled us all.
I worked on the Ratchet games and not on the Rayman games. I've actually never even played a Rayman game before.
Really?
So I have no idea what's happening on the screen right now.
Oh man, we need to fix that, like right now. But, yeah.
See, I've played Rayman games, but I've never beaten a Rayman game.
Oh,
like,
really?
I've played each of Rayman 1, 2, 3, and Origins, yet I've never made it to the end of any of them.
Wow. Is it? Well, I mean, you can't hate them because you've played more of them, so...
See, yeah, it's just like, I grew up with like Mario 64, and I feel like I didn't know many people who like owned Mario 64 and Rayman 2. It was always like you owned one or the other for some reason. So I had a friend who owned Rayman 2, and I would like play it at his place, but like I never actually owned it back then as a kid, so I never devoted too much time to it, and now these days I haven't really gone back and finished it up.
Yeah.
Is this PlayStation 2 or 1?
It's PS2, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if this was PS1, that would be incredible. But...
Yeah, I was going to say, this is the best looking PS1 game I've ever seen.
To be fair,
PS1 Rayman is just like a side-scroller.
Yeah, Rayman 2 is on PS1, and to be fair, that does look pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's also on Dreamcast.
Yeah, it is
it's on
actually.
everything.
Do you remember the Dreamcast?
Yeah, it was always with the PlayStation. It was always like the end of the generation looked a bit like the beginning of the next one. Like they would mush together a little bit.
Yeah, cool. I guess a little bit. That's true.
Like we would finally figure out how to master one of the PlayStations, and then we'd get a new one that we would have to start. So then by the time we finished learning to master that one, then there'd be another one.
How difficult was the transition?
From what? From 2 to 3?
Yeah. Like, did it take a while to get used to it, or?
No, it was. I mean, it's just different hardware, right?
Right.
We wrote new engines and new tools and stuff, which is always more difficult than not doing that.
Right.
But it's also what you always do when you gotta make a big technology change, or if you're trying to hit a new platform. your PlayStation 2 engine is not just going to run on an iPhone or whatever. No matter what platform it is, you're going to have to make a bunch of changes.
Fair enough.
But yeah, we had a whole bunch of people who were so super geniuses when it came to using technology. Since Sony was the publisher, access to whatever we needed, so it was good.
Well, I guess we better talk about how we all know each other separately. By the way, like none of you have actually talked to each other before today. But
Yes.
I'm trying to work out who I met first. I guess Andrew. I met you before anyone else, I would think.
We go back to like 2009.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was that early. Yeah. So it was from your ROM hack, Super Mario Omega.
Yes. Yes.
And was it you just found my channel because I played through it?
No, I think you messaged me because you found I think the secret hidden Yoshi area, and I think you were like the first person to make a video of that.
Was
So
it?
you emailed me saying hey, I found it, and I was like, that's really cool. And even to this day, I still search sometimes to see if anyone's making new Let's Plays, but particularly back then, of course, since it was new, I was really impressed that people were actually playing it and liked it. I was my
it's
dream was
fantastic.
that one person would Let's Play it. So the fact that now there's I think over 10, maybe almost 20 is really incredible. So yeah, I mean, you messaged me and I just, I started talking with you, but we didn't really start talking a whole lot until I made my YouTube channel, and then we started making videos together, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, and then we played Bratz. What a roller coaster that's been. I mean, to be fair, it led to some pretty amazing things. We've had many highlights. We've lost parts of our minds. I think we understand makeup a little better.
A little better.
I still don't know what all the colours are for. There's so many compacts. Why? Why there's so many? What is fireside green? What does this mean? But yeah, then I guess it was Mike. I'm
That was
actually
around 2011.
yeah. I'm sketching on this. Is it purely Skylanders, or did you find me through Ratchet first?
I found you through Skylanders first, and then I looked at your channel and saw that you also did some Ratchet Let's Plays.
Because
so I went through
remember
those,
one of my first
and then
comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the first comments I remember is you commenting on Ratchet, me oh, in development we did this. And I was like, what are developers? What? It's heaven! What is this? It's so cool! I must befriend this man! and then here we are. Hi.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
You're a
Just
legend.
wanted to be because I was a developer.
No, I want to be your friend because you're super cool and you're amazing. Never change.
It's always great to come on your stream because you're so complimentary.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I didn't realize, but that's all that's apparently necessary is just say nice things about me.
Yeah, I can make you my bitch just by praising you. It's very easy.
Whoa!
But what happened? Thank you, Teal. I appreciate it.
Love you.
What happened was Skylanders came out the same week as I think it was Battlefield 3, and so all of the big reviewers were focused on Battlefield 3 because it was having some sort of drama that week. I think the servers were having issues or something, so they were writing lots of stories about that.
I'm not surprised.
And they, people were pushing off their Skylanders reviews to the ends of the week. So Teal had a full 5 days on most of the major game sites, and as I recall, you picked it up because it had Spyro in it.
Yep.
And you felt like you should play it because it had Spyro in it, but you didn't have high expectations.
Yeah, I knew nothing about the game, at all.
So here I am huddled in my in the darkness of my home with this game that we've just sent out into the world that cost millions and millions and millions of dollars to make, and it was like, are people going to like it? We don't know. Nobody's writing reviews. And then Teal is the only person out there saying, you know what? It wasn't that bad.
100 times at least.
100 times. But seeing your evolution from I'm not expecting much from this, I don't expect to get any of the toys, to oh my god, this is the best thing ever, was really satisfying.
I mean, I was adamant. I was like, I'm not going to buy any more toys. I'm just going to have the basic ones. I've bought toys. They're great. And then I've made a Sonic Boom parody with the song from Sonic CD. Oh, I've made a My Little Pony parody. Oh, I've sung Skyfall, but it's called Skylands now. All the cringy videos that are very gone from YouTube.
Every time you did one of those, we sent them around the office, and everybody saw them.
Not a good thing.
So everybody at Activision and everybody at Toys for Bob saw every single one of those, and we loved them, and we were very happy that you did them.
Well, yeah, I couldn't sing. I still can't. So
because it was you and I think like Skylander Boy and Girl.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That was pretty much it for a while.
There was oh
But
God.
for a while, I mean like a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was Family Gamer TV got quite popular with Skylanders stuff.
Right. I remember he was one of the other few people who were covering Skylanders.
Coin-Op TV did quite a bit for a while, but I don't know if they still stuck around for it.
And it's funny because Skylanders ended up being so big, but just those first few weeks we had no idea, right? We expected really big things. Like we had made these huge orders, thinking, okay, we're pretty sure we can hit these numbers, and we're probably overshooting a bit. And then it was like, oh wow, everyone wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and
that's an awesome story.
Yeah, and I still love the series and look forward to the next one if it hasn't been completely overshadowed by Crash and Spyro, which I'm very okay with. Crash and Spyro is fucking awesome. So
the thing that was great about Skylanders was just Activision was they were like, yeah, this is going to be big. Like they just knew. And they were willing to put the time and effort into making sure it was crafted with love, So that was cool.
I think it's probably good that they've taken a break because they get to come up with new ideas. That the series wasn't bad, didn't become bad or anything, but it certainly stopped becoming really fresh like it was at the beginning. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do because it's hard to top the imagination idea. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, they had a lot of fun with the imagination idea too.
Yeah. Moving on from that, Nicole, hi.
Well, real quick before we get to me, I have two questions. One is for you and one is for Mike. So first of all, for Teal, in this video, are these soup cans that you are like?
Yeah, pretty much. They give you different powers.
Look like soup cans.
I feel like I should mention I missed the chest, but I was like, oh damn it! I thought I missed the cage. I can't go back and get it. So I was just like, here, let's cut to a different fucking recording session where I had to go through the level again and get it, and god damn it, I screwed it up. It's the one chest in the game that I missed. I was sad. Anyway,
what is the deal with the soup cans?
they just give you different powers.
Are they actually soup cans or are they just?
Yeah, pretty much. They're just cans. Also, I got fucked over here. It's great. I couldn't move.
And I just have a second question for Mike. What was how stressful? What you mentioned, like doing that like order. I'm assuming it was for the figures, right?
What? Sorry.
The orders. Right in the first week, like making those orders, doing those milestones. Was that for the game or for the figures? Like putting out the figures.
Everything. Like making a game with toys is. It's very expensive to make a game with toys, and we were the first ones to ever do it. And Activision was like, this is going to be huge, let's go big. And they did. So I don't think Activision was scared. I'm pretty sure they knew it was going to be good. But as one developer sitting alone in the darkness, sending something out, it's always scary.
Yeah.
But institutionally, I don't think there was ever any doubt.
Yeah, and because there were 32 figures originally, weren't there?
I think something like that. Yeah, because there were
many of each did you
eight
order?
elements with 4 in each. I think.
Yeah, how many of each did you order?
I don't know. Lots.
Right. Yay.
A ton.
That cost a lot.
It was basically more than we thought we'd need.
Right.
Yeah, but I wasn't involved with that specifically, so I don't know the numbers.
So was it like more stressful, like knowing that not only did the people have to buy the game, but also the toys? Like, did that add to the level of stress when you released the game?
Not stress, because after you release a game, at least for me, the stress is less, right? Mm-hmm. Because now it's out there. But the uncertainty, right? When no matter what the game is, it's like, oh, will people like it? You know, like Andrew was saying, right? All I really wanted was just one person to like it and do a let's play of it, you know, and it was better than that. But I've come to that place after making a bunch of games and then reading all the comments and realizing that wasn't making me happy. So now I just try to find one person who likes it, and that's what I want. But but uncertainty. There's always uncertainty because you know, like Oni was one of the best games ever made and one of the worst selling games ever made, right? I think it has like a 90 something overall for all the versions of it that have ever been published, and people just don't buy it. You know, so it's always a risk and it's always uncertain, and you don't know, no matter how good the game is, how it's going to do, because as a developer, right? You didn't go out, you hadn't done the market research, you hadn't you know, but when you're involved in that, there's a lot more strategy to it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from the perspective of the people who make the thing, there's a lot of uncertainty, and then, you know, from the perspective of the people whose job it is to sell the thing, there's a lot less uncertainty.
Okay.
But there's, you know, it's still risk, because like I said, Oni was a great game that, you know, like a 90s constantly, but you know, every time they release it, it just sells, you know, a few copies.